Can you come home early today? I need to talk to you about something. It's important.
If you have something to say, just say it now.
It's about our finances. I'd rather discuss it in person.
I've got a lot going on.
You said that yesterday, too. And the day before.
Work is crazy right now.
Are you staying late at work again?
Yeah, busy with the quarterly reports.
That's what you said last quarter, too.
What's that supposed to mean?
Then text it to me and I'll read it later and reply. I want to talk about money.
Money? What money are you talking about exactly?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. The credit card bills came in.
Is one of your parents in trouble or something? An inheritance issue, maybe?
Stop deflecting. No, I'm talking about our living expenses.
That's it? What about our living expenses?
Remember last month when you promised to stick to the budget? And the month before? And the month before that?
Are we really doing this again?
The monthly statements are concerning me. Do you even realize how much you're spending every month? You have no idea how much we spend as a couple each month, do you?
How would I know that? I'm just using my allowance.
Are you sure about that? Because the numbers tell a different story.
Managing that is your job, isn't it?
No, it's our job. We agreed on this when we got married. So you're saying the household finances are entirely my responsibility?
You're better at managing money than I am.
That doesn't mean you can just ignore it. Didn't you just say you're only using your allowance? How much do you think your credit card bill is this month?
Like $1,000, maybe?
You really think so? Want to check the statement together?
What do you mean?
Try $5,600.
What? Did I really spend that much?
I can forward you the statement if you don't believe me. Want me to break it down?
But hey, I bought some household supplies too, and I got some new clothes.
$800 at the electronics store is household supplies. $400 at that boutique downtown is new clothes.
I needed a new tablet for work.
The company didn't provide one?
I might have thrown the receipts away.
In what world is that allowance spending?
I'm really trying my best to stay within my allowance.
Your best is $4,600 over budget? That's more than your monthly salary.
But you know, life happens and you need stuff sometimes.
Like what exactly? The 3 restaurant charges last week? The hotel booking?
I'm not wasting money. It's all necessary expenses.
You've got to be kidding me. Even if you include groceries, it wouldn't be $5,600. I'm the one paying for most things for the house anyway.
You don't need to track every penny I spend.
Clearly, I do. The $5,600 was your personal spending, wasn't it? Do you not realize how ridiculous this is?
But babe, we're a dual-income household.
That's not the point, and you know it. We agreed on a budget.
Together we make like $160,000 a year. $5,600 is nothing compared to that.
most of which I earn. It's not nothing. That's why I'm mad. I give you a generous $1,000 allowance every month.
Maybe we should increase it?
After this, we agreed you'd manage with that. Just because I don't say anything when you go a little over doesn't mean this is okay. This is way overboard.
You're right. I spent a little too much last month.
It's not just a little, and it's not just last month.
I'll be more conservative this month.
You said that last month too, and the month before.
So don't be mad.
Do you really understand? Saying you'll pay me back doesn't make it okay.
I said I'll be more careful.
What does more careful mean to you exactly? Because you say that every time.
Jeez, Emily, you're so persistent and nagging.
Don't change the subject. This is about your spending.
Let me guess, me spending money stresses you out?
Obviously. I work hard for our savings too, while you just blow through it.
Even at home, you're always nagging me to do this or that. We don't need to make a big deal out of money.
$5,600 is a big deal. That's 2 months of your salary.
Can't you just remind me nicely?
I've tried that. I'm mad because you don't listen when I do remind you nicely. And at home, you leave me to do all the housework.
I help sometimes.
When? Last month? Would it kill you to do a few things yourself?
Okay, I get it already. You're really turning into a nagging grandma.
And you're turning into an irresponsible teenager. Except teenagers usually spend their own money.
Remember what it was like when we got married? It's only been 2 years, but you've changed so much.
That's my line. You used to be so much more responsible. What happened to the man I married?
I'm still the same person.
The credit card bills say otherwise. When are you coming home tonight? It's already 7 p.m.
This is what I mean. Talking to you makes me feel so crappy.
I just want to know when to expect you. I've been asking for 3 hours.
If there's something you want me to fix, maybe think about how you say it.
I'm asking a simple question. A question you keep avoiding.
Otherwise, I don't know if I can keep living together like this.
So you're saying you want to break up over me asking when you'll be home?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm just saying we should treat each other with more consideration.
Like how you considered my feelings about the credit card bill? Then maybe you should consider my feelings a little more.
I'm always thinking about you, though.
Is that why you're avoiding coming home? Is that why you won't answer a simple question?
Anyway, I gotta get back to work.
Wait, so are you coming home early today then? David!
We already talked about it, so I don't need to rush home.
It's already 8 p.m. How much longer? The trains stop at midnight.
Oh, and I don't need dinner, so eat without me.
You could have told me earlier. I already made food. I waited for you.
Just save it for tomorrow.
Like the food from yesterday and the day before? When are you coming home?
By the last train.
That's past midnight. What kind of work takes this long? Every single night?
Important client meeting.
At this hour? On a Tuesday?
It's complicated.
Everything is complicated lately. Are you with that woman you bought brand name gifts for?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I checked your credit card statement. You bought popular women's brand items.
You're checking my purchases now?
I always check our statements. You know that. Looks like you go to restaurants together a lot too, and stayed at a pretty pricey hotel last month.
Are you spying on me?
I manage our finances, remember? Or did you forget that too? The same finances you're draining. You're spending money on some woman, aren't you?
Your imagination is running wild.
Then explain the purchases. The designer bag? The jewelry?
I buy brand name stuff for myself sometimes too.
Women's sizes? Women's perfume?
I go to restaurants and hotels too.
With who? Business meetings at midnight?
But I don't go alone, you know.
Obviously not. The receipts make that clear.
The hotel was for a business trip.
On a Sunday? At a boutique hotel?
I wasn't the one staying there.
So who was? Your client?
I just had to pay for it up front.
For who? Answer me.
I already got reimbursed by my company.
Then give me that reimbursement money. Show me the paperwork.
Oh, I already spent that without realizing it.
On more gifts? More hotel stays?
Sorry, I'll make sure to give it to you next time.
Do you really think that excuse works? Do you think I'm stupid?
It's not an excuse, I'm just telling you the truth.
Oh, really? Then show me the company reimbursement forms. Then can you swear you're not having an affair?
I'm married to you!
That's not an answer. Just say it. Say you're not having an affair.
Why would I need to cheat when I have you?
That's what I'd like to know, but you're not denying it.
Calm down, Emily.
Don't tell me to calm down. Not when I found women's jewelry receipts.
You're imagining an affair just based on credit card charges.
The charges tell quite a story. Late-night hotel stays, expensive restaurants, designer gifts. I'm saying this because your spending is clearly suspicious. I warned you about your credit card spending, but it's still not fixed. Money doesn't grow on trees, you know.
I know that! I'm working hard to earn it!
By staying out late working at hotels.
Get off my case already!
You think I don't notice anything, huh? The late nights, the secret phone calls, the mysterious expenses?
Let's not do this.
No, let's do this now, while we're being honest.
This guessing game sucks. Why don't you trust me?
Show me your phone then, if there's nothing to hide.
We're married!
Exactly. So show me. Let me see those business messages. You're the one breaking my trust.
I'm telling you, you're overthinking it.
Then prove me wrong.
Work is really busy right now.
Too busy to come home, but not too busy for hotels? Too busy to answer my texts, but not too busy for fancy dinners?
I don't have time for an affair!
So if work wasn't busy, you would be having an affair? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I mean!
Then what do you mean? Because it sounds like a confession.
I'm definitely not cheating, okay?
Prove it. Show me the messages. Show me the receipts.
Fine, whatever.
Hey! Don't you dare walk away from this. You're the one who brought it up and now you're pissed? The nerve! Normally, you should apologize.
Why should I apologize? Do you have any proof I'm cheating?
Besides the receipts? Besides the late nights? Besides the lies?
No, so I guess you're in the wrong here.
The gifts? The hotel stays? The women's clothing? The jewelry?
I'm sorry. Happy now?
You're really not sincere at all. That's the best you can do?
You too.
What did I do wrong exactly? Trust my husband? Work hard for our future?
I only suspected cheating because I care about you.
Some way of showing it. By spending our savings on another woman?
I'll overlook it this time.
Overlook what exactly? My suspicious behavior?
But don't say stupid things like this again.
Stupid things like the truth?
There won't be a next time.
What? What does that mean? So you were cheating?
I knew it.
You're still denying it? After that slip? You can't talk your way out of it this time. Your mistress came to the house.
What? You're lying!
Really? Want me to send you a photo of her visit? Want me to describe what she was wearing? The same designer bag you bought last month? I told you to wait for me, but I guess I couldn't hold back. I'm the one who loves you, so hurry up and divorce her. Wow, you're a real piece of work. Silent now, David? No more excuses?
I'm sorry. I've made up my mind.
About what exactly? Which lie to tell next?
Emily, let's break up.
Just like that? After 2 years of marriage? After all the lies?
My younger girlfriend is pregnant, 5 months along.
Oh, so you knew. For how long? When were you planning to tell me?
Look, it just happened.
5 months isn't just happened. That's almost half a year of lying. Half a year of sneaking around.
Then it's settled. We're getting divorced.
Oh, now you're decisive. Now you can make a clear decision?
I feel bad, but you need to move out.
Excuse me? Did you just tell me to move out?
I'm gonna live here with my girlfriend.
Huh? You're the one who moved out. Or did you forget that too?
What are you talking about?
Your girlfriend already took your stuff. All of it.
She what?
She came with a friend's car and took everything you regularly use. Your clothes, your games, your computer. Everything but the furniture.
When did this happen?
Right after she visited. You didn't know? She seemed pretty confident about it. Said you agreed to it.
What?
And she said to send the rest later. She left a paper with the address. Very organized, your girlfriend.
She didn't tell me any of this!
Communication problems already. That's not a good sign. It's a pain, but I'd rather not have you come to the house, so I'll send it cash on delivery.
Hang on a second. This is moving too fast. We need to talk about this. I was planning to keep living here after the divorce.
Excuse me? Why? Can't you live with your girlfriend? The one you're having a baby with?
Well, about that.
I bought this condo in the first place. That's why I was planning to keep it in the divorce settlement. Remember when I bought it? Before we were even married?
Won't it be too painful for you to live alone in the condo you shared with your ex?
Not at all. Actually, I was thinking of selling it. Start fresh somewhere.
Then all the more reason for me to have it.
How do you figure that? What makes you think you deserve anything? Were you even listening to me? Even if I bought the condo myself?
We lived here together, though!
It becomes joint marital property. Look, that would be the case if I bought it after we were married, but I bought this place when I was single, so it's not included in the division of assets. I already checked with a lawyer.
Wait, really?
Yes, check with a lawyer if you don't believe me, though you might want to save that money for child support.
Fine, then I'll take cash instead. How much do I get?
Well, we've been married 2 years, and in that time we saved about $160,000.
So I get $80,000 then.
What are you talking about? You think you deserve half? After what you did? You're also paying alimony for cheating. You don't have any savings, do you?
I have some.
Really? Where? In the same place as those company reimbursements? How much are you planning to take from me? 80,000 sounds about right. For the alimony, I mean.
No way! Why do I have to pay $80,000?
Think of it as payback for all the money you spent on her. The hotels, the gifts, the restaurants. It adds up, doesn't it? There's no set amount for alimony. I'm asking for $80,000, and whether I lower it depends on our discussion and your attitude.
$80,000 is impossible! I have a kid on the way too! There's gonna be so many expenses!
That has nothing to do with me. You should have thought about that before the affair, before spending our savings on her.
You're not hurting for cash, right? You make good money! I won't even have a place to live!
Well, that's because you had an affair. You made your choices. Every hotel stay was a choice. Every gift was a choice. Every lie was a choice. Anyway, I'm going to talk to a lawyer, so let's discuss the divorce and money soon.
What about Friday night this week for the divorce talk?
I'll check with the lawyer first. I want everything documented.
Can we do it now?
Obviously not.
You're not at home? Are you still at work?
Yeah, I came back to my parents' house, where I should have stayed.
Then let's meet near your parents' place. I'll come to you.
No way. I don't want to see you. I can't call a lawyer on short notice.
We don't need a lawyer, do we? We can work this out ourselves.
After everything you've done, yes, we do. I don't trust you anymore.
You don't want to meet, just the two of us?
Plus, I don't want to argue about who said what later. Everything needs to be documented.
I want to talk with you, Emily.
That's why I said let's talk another day, with lawyers present.
Not about money and stuff. I want to discuss if we should really get divorced.
Huh? Are you serious right now? You're leaving me because your young mistress is pregnant, right? Or did you forget that part?
I'm getting cold feet about divorcing you.
Well, too bad. I don't know what happened.
She's being difficult about everything.
Of course she is. She's pregnant with your child. But I have no choice but to divorce a cheating husband. Even if you say you don't want a divorce, I'm going through with it.
I finally realized how much you supported me, Toby.
Oh, really? Just now? After getting caught?
You married me when I was only making $36,000. You did all the housework.
And this realization comes after getting another woman pregnant? After wasting our savings?
Sure, you nagged a lot, but you really cared about me. You were the one who thought the most about me.
Uh-huh. Bit late for that revelation. 2 years and a pregnancy too late.
I screwed up, cheating on my wife like an idiot. I'm a real piece of shit.
At least you got that part right. Maybe the first honest thing you've said. I don't know what happened, but your apology means nothing to me. I'm absolutely divorcing you. So stop it with this pointless talk.
It's not pointless.
It absolutely is. You made your choice months ago.
Our lives are on the line here.
Your life, maybe. I'll be fine. I still have my job, my savings, my self-respect.
You don't mean that.
All I want is to cut ties with you as soon as possible.
The baby might not even be mine.
Really? Now you question it? After 5 months? I don't care. It has nothing to do with me.
I guess you can't count on younger women.
And whose fault is that? Who chased after her? Who spent our money on her?
When I brought up money, she looked down on me for being poor. She said she doesn't want to get married.
So now you're crawling back? Because she rejected you?
I made up my mind to get divorced, but then she said to just pay child support.
How convenient for her. Got all the gifts, got the baby, now just wants the money.
Did you brag about being rich to her or something? Mention living in a high-rise condo?
Are you seriously trying to blame me for this? For your affair?
With my own stuff! I had never said anything like that, though!
I've seriously had it with you. You're only making $36,000, but you wasted my hard-earned money on an affair with a younger woman and got her pregnant. Now that she dumped you and is demanding child support, you want to come crawling back? How stupid do you think I am?
That's not it! I just finally realized how good you are to me!
Too little, too late. 2 years too late. A pregnancy too late. What's wrong with you, realizing my good qualities when you're already married?
I mean, I understand it better now!
Understand what? How much money you wasted? How many lies you told? Fine, let's pretend it's true. But no matter what you say, I'm getting divorced.
I'm really, really sorry. I'll turn over a new leaf.
Save it for your next wife, or your girlfriend, whoever will have you.
I won't waste money anymore. Please reconsider the divorce.
I already said no. How many times do I have to say it? We both worked, but I got stuck with the chores while you sucked me dry financially. I hoped you'd go back to being the hardworking David from when we got married. But you're a hopeless idiot. A cheating, lying, hopeless idiot.
I'm sorry. I really messed up. The affair started out as just a fling.
And ended up as a pregnancy. And thousands in gifts and hotel stays.
Before I knew it, I was spending your money like it was my own.
If you realize that much, then don't ever say you want to patch things up again.
No, I don't want to break up with you, Emily.
You already did. 5 months ago, when you started the affair.
I can't make it on my own. Please don't abandon me.
That's rich coming from the cheater. You abandoned our marriage long ago. I'm divorcing you. I'm resolved to never again support a foolish man. Don't contact me again except through the lawyers. We're done. After that, I divorced my husband and got $60,000 in alimony. Of course, I got alimony from the mistress, too, so I ended up with more than I gave my ex-husband in the divorce settlement. The lawyers were actually surprised at how quickly she agreed to pay. I guess she was eager to get it all settled before the baby came. Apparently, my ex-husband and his mistress are now fighting over child support. The last I heard, they can't even agree on the terms of a DNA test. He wants it done immediately after birth, but she's insisting on waiting a few months. I guess she's worried about the baby's health, or maybe she's just trying to drag things out. Either way, I'm pretty sure it's his kid, but it sounds like they're going to do a DNA test after the birth to determine child support amounts. Looking back, the warning signs were all there in how he handled money. Even before the affair came to light, the way he kept overspending and making excuses should have told me everything I needed to know about his character. The constant promises to do better, the endless excuses, the way he tried to turn things around on me when I questioned his spending, it was all part of the pattern. My ex blew through the remaining $20,000 he got in the divorce on credit card bills and moving expenses, ending up flat broke. He's been texting mutual friends asking to borrow money, but they all know better now. Some of them have shown me his desperate messages, trying to paint himself as the victim, but everyone knows the truth. I really don't know what I was thinking, being married to that good-for-nothing for 2 whole years. I mean, he wasn't always a terrible person, which is why I married him. He used to be responsible, caring, someone who worked hard and seemed to value our relationship. He was different when we first met, or maybe I just wanted to see the best in him. But people change, or maybe they just show their true colors eventually. Either way, I wasted so much time and money on someone who didn't deserve either. It was an expensive lesson, but I'll be careful not to repeat it. Some friends have tried to set me up on dates already, but I'm not interested. A few have even suggested I try dating someone more financially successful this time, but that's missing the point entirely. Money wasn't the real problem, trust was. Freshly divorced, I have no intention of dating or remarrying anytime soon. Right now, I just want to nurse my wounded heart and focus on myself. I've started taking some finance courses. Might as well put my experience managing money to good use in my career. My mom says I'm too young to give up on love, but I'm not giving up. I'm just taking time to heal. I won't bounce back right away, but that's okay. Some days are harder than others. Sometimes I still get angry thinking about all the lies, all the wasted time, but I'm learning to let it go. I hope to slowly gain more life experience, rebuild my trust in relationships, and maybe find someone who actually deserves it. Until then, I'll work on becoming stronger and wiser until someday I can look back and laugh about all this. At least I got out before wasting any more years on him. In the end, that's what matters, knowing when to walk away.